Hi, and welcome to demo of LearnCool platform. In case you have been using products like traditional LMS for your e-learning, Loom for creating videos, Zoom for doing video conferences, Ali2 for creating audio podcast, WordPress for creating your website, using a Blogger for doing blogging, using Facebook groups and WhatsApp and LinkedIn for your groups, then you must understand how difficult it is to integrate between all these things in a manual way. And the lack of great user experience both for yourself and your customers.